We've got a toasty campfire going today on Food's Greatest Hits. We've already cooked up some hot dogs. And for our next fireside classic, a little something crunchy on the side. We're talking about that salty, crispy, delicious snack that goes perfectly with ghost stories around the fire. That's right, it's potato chips.
I like all kinds of potato chips. You pop one of those. You don't pop a second, your mouth's dead.
I have no self-control when it comes to potato chips at all. It's like salty, crunchy. It's the most addictive snack there is out there for sure.
Everyone knows potato chips are thin slices of potato that have been deep fried until delightfully crunchy. But which happy camper came up with them? Amazingly enough, a chef named George Crumb. Seriously, we're not pulling your leg. His name was actually Crumb. The story goes that one night in 1853, at Moon's Lake House in Saratoga Springs, New York, a customer was unhappy with Chef Crumb's fried potatoes, so he sent them back to the kitchen. Hoping to annoy the man, the spiteful Crumb sliced his spuds too thin to be eaten with a fork, then deep-fried them and sprinkled them with salt. But to Crumb's surprise, the customer loved them. So did everyone else, and we've been enjoying their crunchy glory ever since. And nowadays, you can get potato chips everywhere. We mean everywhere. But there's no better place to dig into a bag of the good stuff than around a campfire.
What makes a potato chip a really good campfire snack is it's easy to share, it's easy to pack. Everyone just loves chips. I think they're a great snack to eat when you're telling stories.
Potato chips are a great backup. You can't get the fire going, it's a rainy day, bag of potato chips.
Everyone knows that you need a starch to go with the meat. So when you're out in the wilderness, there is no better starch than the potato chip.
Yes, potato chips are the perfect camping snack that will always satisfy even the hardiest woodsman. So how could we possibly take this campfire classic to the next level? Well, for starters, we've harnessed the greatest culinary minds at Food's Greatest Hits to turn potato chips into a sweet and savory dessert.
What?
It's the double chip cookie.
These look so cool.
There's potato chips, there's chocolate chips.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. These are chocolate chip cookies with chunks of regular potato chips baked inside. So for all of you who can't decide on sweet or savory at your next campfire, you don't have to. You can have them both in one delicious snack.
Let's do this.
That's really good.
I will never get tired of that saltiness and that sweetness together.
Thin and crispy. It's more chip than cookie, I think.
Yeah.
It's super light and it's fun to eat.
I feel like if you're at home and you're enjoying some cookies right now, or maybe you're enjoying chips, go get the other one and then eat them both.
So a potato chip cookie is a new camping classic. But adding potato chips to other foods is nothing new. You can put potato chips in a tuna casserole or add them to a burger for extra crunch or even a hot dog.
Growing up, my brother used to put potato chips on hot dogs and in sandwiches, and we thought he was crazy until one day we tried it.
Yes, potato chips make everything taste better. But what if you just caught some fresh fish while camping and don't know how to cook it up for dinner? Well, let's see if potato chips can solve that problem for you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, look at that.
Yep, it's fish in chips.
Oh yeah, that smells good.
It looked like it was rolled in crushed up chips and then fried.
You're absolutely right. It's cod fillets crusted in salt and vinegar potato chip crumbs and deep fried. And it's served with tartar sauce and thick-cut potato wedges that are covered in, you guessed it, more potato chips. It's basically a literal take on fish and chips. But will a potato chip crust really turn fish and chips into camping cuisine?
Ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Oh my God.
Just look at how flaky that fish is.
I love the vinegariness of the chips because you're only used to that when you eat potato chips, but now you're eating like a potato.
I think that like the actual chips, like they make the potato a lot saltier on the outside and a lot crunchier.
Yar, she be delicious.
Oh, yes.
Well, if it's good enough for pirates, it's gotta be good enough for the rest of us. Even people who love unusual chip flavors. Just get a load of these. India has mint-flavored potato chips. Just let that sink in for a second. Australia has barbecued kangaroo chips. In China, you can get chicken and cola chips. Yeah, that's one flavor. Yeah, there seems to be a chip flavor for every occasion. But what about breakfast? Well, our final chip creation turns this campfire snack into a hearty meal fit to start your day.
Whoa.
It's the potato chip quiche.
This is a potato chip pie.
I could eat like The whole thing.
You love chips.
I'm a chip guy.
This is a cheddar cheese and bacon quiche, and it's loaded with all the classic potato chip flavors, sour cream and onion, salt and vinegar, and barbecue. And it's topped with a dollop of sour cream and chives. So as long as you have eggs, bacon, cheese, and lots of potato chips, you can whip this up in a cast iron skillet over a roaring fire. But will adding potato chips to a traditional quiche make this dish the perfect camping breakfast?
All right, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, that is chippy.
I have never, ever had anything like this before.
All the flavors kick in differently, but they don't mask each other, which is really cool. So, like, you're getting those regular chips, the sour cream, your cheese.
Ah, this just in. Chip pie is delicious.
So it turns out a potato chip quiche is the best way to start your morning when you're camping, because potato chips really do make everything taste better. That salty, satisfying crunch will never steer you wrong. And that's why potato chips are one of food's greatest hits. Coming up, we've got one s'more Campfire Classic coming your way.